Okay, but hear me out.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Mike,
I'm Morgan.
and we're here today with you with a special podcast for the NFL Draft 2018.
Gonna watch a bunch of 20-year-olds make a couple $1 million.
Yeah, for real.
More power to them. I like it.
Hey, it takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and it just takes time, dedication and time. They start young.
They start really young.
Yeah, and what I think's amazing is right now they're doing the national anthem. I didn't know they did that in the draft.
Damn, I'm sitting.
I didn't know that.
I'm sitting. I'm still gonna sit.
Yeah, but we're getting ready. The draft starts at 8 o'clock Eastern time with the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns will first be the first ones on the clock.
The Browns.
The Browns. What a surprise with that.
Yeah. Haven't they been the first for the past 4 years?
They've been the first for a while.
They're terrible.
We got the Cleveland Browns at first, New York Giants at second, and then we got at third the New York Jets, who traded with the Indianapolis Colts.
Mm-hmm.
It's
our best pick ever in the draft. I'm a Jets fan.
There you go. I'm a football fan.
Yeah, well.
If I had
what's
to
that
pick,
logo in your jersey?
It's the only jersey I have, and it's draft day.
Well, bro, you're from Chicago.
I
That's
grew up a Bears fan, but I'm also a big Steelers fan. And because I got family that likes Packers, I like Aaron Rodgers, so I root for the Packers. Once he leaves, probably won't.
Packers they're good, man. They're good every year. Even when people thought they weren't going to be good, boom, Aaron Rodgers, MVP. Did he win a Super Bowl yet?
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, they did, right?
Did he win a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, he did.
I'm pretty sure.
Got to make sure we keep these really close to our face. I was listening to it the other day. It doesn't sound like it comes in correctly.
Oh, really?
Right up.
Oh, yeah, you were leaning all the way back.
I know, I was leaning. I was afraid of shrapnel from milk.
My computer still works, by the way.
Yeah.
Still working perfectly fine. Every button works. Yeah, I'm surprised, honestly. In case you guys didn't tune in last week, right in the beginning of the podcast, I got a call which scared me. And I had a huge glass of milk, which I ended up tipping over right onto my computer.
A glass of what?
Milk.
Oh, my God.
That's right. I just had to say that.
So, yeah, it looks like we got Cleveland, Giants, Jets, they have the first and the fourth pick.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
The Chargers.
Go. Get out.
The Patriots have a good pick here.
What pick they got? Where they at?
14. No.
That's Green Bay Packers.
23.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, they got 23 from a trade from the Rams. But they're also at 31. So they got
cheat.
Oh.
They probably cheated somehow.
The Patriots? Come on.
Literally every year they cheat about something. Every Super Bowl they have, there's been something that came out.
What happened last time?
Deflategate.
I don't agree with that.
Don't agree with what?
The refs touched the ball, more than almost anybody else.
Okay, but they literally... Hey, nice. They literally caught Brady and the facilities manager conspiring to lower the poundage in the balls.
Then why wasn't anything said?
Something was said. There was an investigation.
During the game?
I don't know. I can't speak to that. Yeah. Something was said. After an interception, a Colts guy had the ball and they found it that way. That's how that happened.
Yeah, why did it take so long?
I don't know. Because Tom Brady doesn't throw interceptions. Because the league loves Tom Brady. Even though the league actually hates Tom Brady.
Yeah.
What time is the first pick? Probably like 8:10 or something like that?
I believe it's 8. I know draft starts at 8. Do you want to go over the rules for those who don't know?
I got some... Okay. Draft rules and process. Let's see. Each team gets 7 minutes. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Isn't it 5?
No, 10 minutes to make its first pick for the first round. The second and third rounds are on Friday. Rounds 4 through 7 are on Saturday. Team gets 7 minutes to make picks in the second round and on. 5 minutes for regular compensatory picks. And 3 to 6... Oh, rounds 3 to 6 gets 4 minutes.
Okay.
And then in round 7 they get 3 minutes.
Okay.
Every team gets their own table, set up at draft headquarters, and they are all at their own headquarters conversing back and forth with huge boards and everything. But every team has a group of representatives at the draft, at the facility.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is pretty cool. The team's representative then writes the player's name, position, and school on the card, submits it to an NFL staff member known as a runner. When the runner gets the card, the selection is official, and the draft clock is reset for the next pick. That's when they say the pick is in. Mm-hmm. That's why sometimes they say the pick is in, and it takes a minute or so before Forehead walks out and has a second runner goes to the representative to the team that's next up and lets them know who was chosen. Upon receiving the card, the first runner immediately radios in the selection to an NFL player personnel representative, who inputs the player's name into a database that notifies the picks of all notifies the clubs of the pick. So they use like an E system to make it so you can't. They're probably looking at best available, and then they can categorize it: best available quarterbacks or top rated quarterbacks available, top rated running backs available, and the players come off of that.
Yeah.
Okay. To be eligible for the draft, players must have been out of high school for at least 3 years and must have used up their college eligibility before the start of the next college football season. Underclassmen and players who have graduated before all of their eligibility may request the league's approval to enter the draft. So you have to play. You can't get drafted out of high school. You have to play, and you have to be at least 3 years removed from high school.
Yeah.
Which I think is good, because no matter how good as somebody can be, they're not ready for the NFL.
Yeah.
There's grown men in the NFL, and you are not a grown man at 18.
That's true. That is extremely true. Very true.
Okay.
Any other interesting rules you got?
That's what I'm going through right now.
Anything fun?
Not really.
Nothing.
It's all kind of bland.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
My Jets always have a terrible draft. They always go with some outlier. They always go with some weird outlier pick that nobody understands why. The same thing happened to the Knicks, and then it turned out to be Porzingis.
Yeah.
He was a unicorn.
That's true.
Hopefully, I really hope the Jets take. It's hard to really make that line, because I really hope the Giants take Saquon Barkley, because Eli Manning has a couple years left.
Mm-hmm.
Eli Manning's still a strong quarterback. I really hope the Jets take. It says they need quarterback, tackles, guards, and linebackers, but this should say New York Jets needs every position, because they need every position. They need a quarterback. They need run. They haven't had a running back in the longest time. The Giants either. The Giants haven't had a solid running back in a long time. Maybe Tiki Barber. True. Or no, Rondé Barber. Sorry, Rondé Barber.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Broncos got a pretty good pick. They were pretty good last year.
Who'd they pick last year?
Broncos?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember. I think I watched it, but I don't remember all the picks.
Oh, okay.
And then the Colts. You know how the Colts need offensive linemen, because Andrew Luck was sacked more than any quarterback had been sacked in their previous 3 years. He'd been sacked over the last 4 years 140 times or something ridiculous like that. I heard that this morning.
Jesus.
That's a direct connection to him being hurt all the time. He is a franchise career quarterback, and he's hurt all the time because he gets hit all the time.
That's true.
The Bucs are a solid squad. The Bears.
Da Bears.
The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. What's up, dude? What happened?
Trying to log into the Twitter for Hear Me Out, but it's not letting me. I got all the teams trying to see if we can get any insides.
Twitter can't be trusted right now.
What happened to Twitter?
So, I know we're not going to get into politics, but the whole Kanye thing happened.
Oh.
And his profile, glitched, and he said he lost, 9 million followers, but he, in fact, did not lose 9 million followers because he backed Trump.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. Back to football.
Yeah.
The Raiders got a great pick, man. The Raiders have a great squad.
Where they at?
10. That's a good pick.
That is a pretty
You're going to
good
get a
pick.
solid football player at 10.
Yeah. Let's see what the mock drafts saying for the Raiders. Well, it looks like with the mock drafts, a lot of them have the first 3 picks going with a QB. So that'll be, it looks like Josh Allen for number 1. Got one person saying Sam Darnold. See, I didn't do a mock draft this year.
Sam Darnold is a practiced, proven quarterback.
Yeah, but a lot of them are.
I think Rosen's the best
Josh
quarterback
Allen.
in the draft.
Who?
Josh Rosen from I think that there's absolutely no doubt in my mind who the two best players in the draft are. Is Saquon Barkley from Penn State. I mean, he's unbelievable. He's a rare talent because he's a downfield runner. He's a beefy guy. He bounced off a lot of tackles this year. He broke more tackles than any running back in the NCAA this year.
Mm-hmm.
He is a special talent. You know, in his hometown, and I wish I had it loaded up. He lives in a small town in Pennsylvania, and he's not going to live in a small town in Pennsylvania anymore.
Not anymore.
They already have Saquon Barkley Day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I want a day named after me.
Swear, do something.
I will.
I mean, it's not that hard in Louant. You got Cardis is already quite a name in Louant.
That's true.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh.
That's more of Mike Cardis Sr., I bet.
Yeah. Yeah. More so.
And the other player that I would say is one of the best talents in the draft is Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Okay.
He was a staple. He's been a staple for 4 years in the best defense. In the last 4 years, Alabama has been the best defense every single year. And he has been a staple
Sadly.
and a captain 3 years in a row, sadly.
Sadly. I don't like Alabama. You know that.
Okay, moving on. He is an absolute force to be reckoned with. He commands. He's a safety. He commands the center of the field. I can't tell you how many big plays he's come up with. No, that's a lot. I know there's 10 other guys in the field. I know, I get that, and I know there's a absolute mastermind with a headset on telling you what to do. But,
Yeah, exactly.
but that's not all. You know, that's not it.
It does take skill.
It does.
It
You know,
does.
I do find that Alabama has so many wide open passes sometimes where the defense has just been blown wide open, or our defense looks like they just knew what was going to happen. That comes from
Yeah,
good coaching.
that's for sure.
What are you looking
It
at?
all takes. I'm trying to see if I can get anything from.
Mock draft.
If anybody slipped on the Browns to see who they're actually picking. You know how Twitter goes with players, young kids.
The kids in their tweeter.
Tweeter. I completely forgot that Tampa had a.
Football team.
Yeah.
They're good too, dude.
And I completely forgot.
Sometimes when I look through these lists, I forget. I was just talking to somebody, and they said, "Boy, there's a lot of teams, right?" There are a lot of teams, man.
Yeah.
Well, you don't think of that.
You really don't. And
Yeah.
now, look, they're thinking on adding
Now.
a team into London.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
They were just talking about it. It's really not. They got
It's there are so many teams in Florida, in Florida alone, but there are so many teams in America, so many towns in America that could have a team.
Why keep it in the United States? Why not try to make it bigger?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you got a huge fan base in London and the UK.
Yeah, they sell out every game.
Yeah,
it's
and you
weird,
go
the
to Mexico,
Browns,
you got
too.
a bigger fan base down there. But the only
You
problem is
advertise for football and they show up looking for soccer. They don't get it yet.
they do get it. Dallas has a lot of their tickets are sold by people coming from Mexico. They have a lot of those fans coming from Mexico. And another problem is they kind of waited too long to get into Mexico because Mexico is thinking about creating their own American Football League.
Okay, bye.
I'd be curious how that goes.
Bye. If I was the NFL, I would do as you say that you don't like what Disney does and block it.
Yeah, I hate
Put your
that
money
they do
to
that.
it. Put your money to it.
I hate it.
You'll be fine.
Got one more minute.
Breathe in, breathe out. You'll be fine.
Un momento.
How do you want to do this?
How do you want to do what?
Do you want to relay the picks?
No, we could play it.
Okay, can you do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Can you connect your TV to the Bluetooth?
I can't connect my TV to Bluetooth. But I could watch it on YouTube.
YouTube?
YouTube. You know what else? I forgot that the Chargers went to Los Angeles.
The Chargers.
Chargers.
No, the Rams.
Rams.
Well, the Chargers
Rams.
did too, didn't they? Aren't they building a stadium?
Yeah.
They haven't moved yet, but they're going to?
Yeah, because they're San Diego.